Oops. Yep. Guys, make sure if you're feeling tired, you need to stand up, okay? Or get a drink of your water. Your water helps you a lot to wake your body up. Morning, Rolando.
I barely even have water.
My dad has something on his eye, and his eye goes like this.
Is it okay, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you need help opening that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thirsty because
There you go, see.
Miss Boynton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already almost out of water.
Yeah, make sure that you don't drink all your water, baby, okay? Because that was supposed to...
From Friday.
Okay. So, but we have extra, right? So make sure if you drink that water, let me know. If you have an empty one, you need to throw it away, okay?
Wait, I don't have a name on mine.
We'll get it later. Yes, we'll do that after social studies. All right, guys, it is 8:01, and we're going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to present my screen.
What's hacks mean?
Can you close our door? Mackenzie, thank you, baby. All right, let's see. All right, so the kids at home, while it's loading, you should see a little girl, and it says passed at the very top. Does everybody see that? Give me a thumbs up when you can see that. Uh-oh, Clinton's logged out accidentally of the meeting. All right, so this week, we are not only reviewing our map skills, and also, what did we learn yet last week also? Our map skills, and we did compass rose. Thank you. And compass rose. And then this week we're learning about past, present, and future, and what all three of those mean this week. So in the past, if you look at our screen, past means having existed or taken place in a period before the present, which is now. So some example words that you may use from the past is yesterday, or then I was a baby, but now, which is present, I am a second grader, right? So yesterday means like yesterday, I went to the grocery store with my mom. So I know that that's already happened because it's in the past, right? So our next one is...
So does past mean a long time ago?
Yes, a long time ago. Good example. All right, so present. If we look at present, we have the little girl now. She's talking on the cell phone. So in the girl in the past, she's talking on a telephone, but it's a different kind of telephone. Do you see it?
It looks like a microphone.
It does almost look like a microphone.
Yeah.
So on this one, it says present, being or going on now, not past or future. So example would be today or now. So right now, what subject is Mrs. Fullington teaching you? It's second grade, but what subject is it? Reading or social studies? It's social studies because we're talking about past, present, and future. So right now, Mrs. Fullington is teaching you social studies. So that means we're in the present, right?
Does the present mean a present?
Not a present. That's good. So Mackenzie said, is a present like a birthday present or a Christmas present? No. So what that means is that present is a gift, right? This present means the time period of where we are now. So today, this morning, Mackenzie, we are in social studies, right? In Mrs. Fullington's class. Now the next one will be the future. So what is going to happen? So some example words that you may use is tomorrow, or not now, or before, or I will be. Will be is a verb that you may use. So you will be in Mrs. Leal's class in the afternoon. So that's in the future. So that's what we're talking about. Bella, what was your question, babe?
When in the past there was like no electronics, nothing. But
Yes.
something was like a YouTube thing, but it was different than cell phones.
Uh-huh. Yes, so now we have cell phones, right? But in the past, Bella's saying we didn't have technology back then, and that's exactly right. Mackenzie, what did you want to add?
They didn't have cars, so they had to have horses.
Yeah, in the past it was horses. So those are two really good examples of what we have in the future or now. Oh, and then in the past they used for vehicles, they used horses, right? The future means what do you think what we might be using for transportation? What do you think we might be using in the future? If we use cars right now and airplanes and trains, maps in the past, what kind of cars in the future, what we might be looking at in the future about cars? Clinton, go ahead and unmute yourself. What do you think we might be using for cars now in the future? Do what?
Future?
In the future. What do you think we might be using in the future?
Electrical cars?
Oh, so he's saying electrical cars. Well, right now, we do use electrical cars. You know those charging stations at Walmart and Ennis? Those are electrical cars. What do you think we might be using in the future other than electrical cars? Sebastian?
Like floating cars, like force. Kind of
Like what is it?
Like floating cars so that we don't do roadkill. Because
Floating cars.
so that we don't do roadkill.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be safer for the animals, you think? Yeah, he had a really good idea. So maybe it's hover cars. They kind of float in the air and they use like a magnetic force. And maybe that will help animals not get hurt all the time, right? Like deer. Floating cars are like, what float in the air, like airplanes almost, but they're cars, they're vehicles. Yeah, that could happen in the future. Yes, Mackenzie?
A razor?
What's a razor?
Well, kind of like a golf cart, but
Mm-hmm.
it's bigger.
Is it bigger? Have they come out with them yet? Yeah, so that would be in the what? Nope. If they come out with them already, it's in the past. So
Does future mean a long time?
no, future means it will happen later on. It will happen later on.
Because I rode it when it was filming.
Yeah. All right. So now Mrs. Willington's going to stop presenting her screen. So we talked about past, present, and future, right? So the past means it already happened. The present means it's happening right now.
Oh,
And then the future means it will happen later on.
this present,
So it hasn't happened yet.
is present kind of like future?
No, present is now. What's happening right now. So what are you doing right now? School, right? So in the future, where will you be?
Home.
Home, right? Yeah. So with that being said, Mrs. Fullington's going to share your seesaw activity for today. And so I thought it would be fun to put yourself in the past, present, and future. So Mrs. Fullington came up with an activity. Let me go ahead and show you this activity.
Was there schools in the past? Yeah, but
There was schools in the past, and we're actually going to. That's a good question. Mackenzie said, "Were there schools in the past?" Yes, there actually was, and we are going to be doing an activity tomorrow about that. It's going to be fun.
I know.
So let me get our seesaw account.
Oh, do you
Up.
do it too?
Mm-hmm. So that way we can show you how to navigate or to locate things on Seesaw. All right, so Mrs. Fullington has here, make sure you keep your feet still. So Mrs. Fullington has our Seesaw account, right? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you can see that at home. That way I know that you're able to see it. Jorge, can you see it? All right. Roxton and Braxton, are you able to see our screen on Seesaw?
Is this down?
Awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. So where do we always go?
To
activities, right? Into Seesaw. We should know that by now. It should be programmed in our system. So, in activities, do I have yours? Do I? Yes, it should. Let me see. Schedule. I thought I scheduled it. Okay, maybe not. Let me schedule it for y'all.
Wait, is it on our iPads?
Assign activity. And it is, let's see. Recent. I guess Miss Fullington did not send you that activity. Assign. All right, so now we should have it. All right, so let's see. Back to class. Activities. All right, so we have it right here. It's called Myself in the Past, Present, and Future. Oops. So I was going to show you what the template looks like. So what you're going to do on this picture, can y'all see the activity?
Yeah.
Guys at home, can you see it? All right. So in this activity, you're going to be drawing 3 different pictures of yourself. So the first one says, in the past, I was a, and then you're going to fill in the blank and draw a picture of what that sentence is about. Then the middle section, it says, I am blank years old. So how old are you right now? You're going to put it in that blank. And then you're going to draw yourself now. All right. In the future, I will be. So this part in the future, I want you to tell me what you're going to be when you grow up. What do you want to be? So you're going to tell me, you're going to fill in that blank. Remember, in each blank, you're going to press the letter T. And you're going to type in your answers, right? And you're going to drag your answer into the blank. So, and then when you're done filling in those blanks in all 3 sentences and also coloring your pictures for each box, I want you to record yourself reading the sentence and telling me what's happening in each picture that you drew, okay? When you're done with that, you're going to press the green check mark, okay? That's all I have for you to do today in social studies, guys. And I will see those of you that are at home learning at 9:20. Okay.
Miss Fullington.
Yes, Jorge.
In a 1,000 years ago, there was a lot of media is supposed to shoot at Earth.
Yes, 1,000 years ago it happened. Yeah, so that happened in the past. So what?
Can
You should have it. In Mrs. Bullington's class, you should. So you may need to refresh your screen, baby. All right. So guys, you may log out and go to your Seesaw activity, okay? I will see you in a little while. Where do we do when we need help? Thank you, ma'am.